I wasn't really sure what type of hoodie I want to sell in my new store. And I thought, what is the best way to decide? I'm just going to order them, like multiple different types of them, and see how they feel. Because even if a hoodie is good, maybe it's better for men. Maybe it's better for someone with a triangle shaped body versus someone with a guitar shaped body like I have. I wanted to feel the fabric. I wanted to see if the expensive hoodies are actually better than the non expensive ones. I wanted to do all of this research for myself. And because I'm doing print on demand, and I know that a lot of you are doing print on demand, I thought that you would enjoy that research, hence this video. I've ordered 4 different types of hoodies. Well, technically 5, but let's say 4 different types of hoodies from my Fourthwall shop. Now, these are all fulfilled by Printful, which means that whether you're on Fourthwall, whether you want to sell on Etsy, on Shopify, on Woocommerce, on Squarespace, anything that integrates with Printful and you want to use Printful hoodies, this video might be useful to you guys. I want to compare things like the price of the hoodie, the options for placement on the hoodie. Some hoodies have more placement options, some have less, and the price of a hoodie goes up when you add more placement spaces, more design spaces. I ordered all of them in the same size extra large. One of them is ordered twice with an embroidery. I also ordered a heather one. There is really some really nice variety here in terms of the hoodie types and the prices of them. I also checked the mock-ups that are available for each and every one of them on Fourthwall and with Printful and with Placeit, because we all know that mock-ups go a long way, especially video mock-ups, if you want to create reels and TikToks and not have to order everything yourself and film everything yourself. Like we did last week with the print on demand photo shoot. I will leave a link to that one down below. Also, where is the hoodie shipped from? That's a big thing. If you only have audience in Australia and only one hoodie ships in Australia, and that's a hoodie you like, then you should go for it. So taking all of these into account, wearing all of them, which, rest in peace, my hair and my makeup, I will come to the conclusion of what hoodie or hoodies I want to sell in my store, and hopefully you will as well. In order for us to get started, I just need to get one thing out of the way, and that's hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mayo and I teach creative people how to sell their art online. And I have 4 different hoodies here with me. I have the SOLS Echo Reglan 03568. Fascinating, I know. The Cotton Heritage M2580, the Gilden Classic 18,500, and the Bella Canvas Super Soft 3719. As I mentioned, all of them can be found on Printful, whether you're integrating Printful with your Etsy stores, WooCommerce, Shopify, Squarespace, or using Fourthwall like I am. And for those of you who have seen my initial videos, you know what a ping pong video is. A ping pong video is when we switch from me to my screen, and then back to me, and then back to my screen. So for every single hoodie here, we're going to go to the screen. I'm going to show you the prices, the color availabilities, the mock-ups, talk about fulfillment from where it's being fulfilled, the placement of the designs that you can have and how the price changes with them, and all that, and then come back to me and actually wear that hoodie. And we're starting with the SOLS Echo Reglan 03568, which is this hoodie. Let's go to my screen and talk about this hoodie, because, that's what this video is about. Starting with our first hoodie, the Soles 03568. This is the unisex Echo Reglan hoodie. This is the view of this hoodie from my Fourthwall shop, and this is from Printful. As you can see, we have the same colors available. We have white, we have burnt orange. It's actually kind of cool. We have the burgundy, the bottle green, the charcoal melange, and black. And the initial price of this hoodie is $35 from Fourthwall. And on Printful, I can see that it's 40 euros. It's not actually 40 euros. It's 40 euros based on the design placement. And as you can see, we also have embroidery and DTG printing. With Fourthwall, we only have the normal printing without embroidery. Now, if I want to break down the process of how much this would cost me with Printful, I'm going to go and create a product template to show you how it's basically priced. As you can see here at the bottom, it's priced at 33 euros.95, which I'll translate into dollars and it's $36, the starting price, with Fourthwall starting from 35. So it's $1 difference. Let's say I upload a design up to the front. I'm going to go to the back, upload another design, and the price has changed to 39 euros point 2, and that's $42.08 to fulfill this hoodie with 2 of these prints, because the back print adds about $6 or so. I can also design the left sleeve and the right sleeve, and at every point this is going to raise the price. As for the default mockups that I can see over on Printful, I get these 2, and the default mockups that I get on Fourthwall are this little guy here, same one from before. I can't see the back because I haven't designed the back. There's also this one and her. Now, often with Printful, we do have more mockups available if you scroll down below for Printful users, and we can also check Placeit for mockups for this hoodie, which is the Raglan hoodie. Okay, this is the duotone Raglan hoodie. It's not the one that we have. I'm guessing you can also change the color of the sides to be different. This one is young man with wide eyes. I'm not sure why this is the Raglan. So I don't think we have really good mockups when it comes to Placeit, even though I'm pretty sure I can just one color this. If it's a duotone, yeah, I can change the sleeve color into white, and it will give me just the white hoodie. But just in any case, we do have these mockups over on Fourthwall and a lot of other mockups on Printful. Now, if I want to see where I can sell this from, if I'm on Fourthwall, I can see that it ships from the US and from the EU. If I want to get more details on that, I can go to the Printful all the way down to availability, where I can see that in the US and in Mexico, it has all the sizes and all the colors other than the 3 extra large with the charcoal melange, which is stocked on demand. We have all the colors in all the sizes in Latvia, that's in the European Union. We will have fulfillment in Spain, not for the larger sizes, as well as in the UK. So that means that if someone is in Spain and they're ordering a size medium, they will get it from Spain. But if they're ordering a size 2XL, they'll probably get it from Latvia, which, for those of you who don't know, is still in the European Union. So it's not going to be this much of a problem. It's just going to be maybe a little bit longer with shipping, even though I have experienced living in Bulgaria and fulfilling from Latvia to be the super easy thing in the world. Moving on to, well, how it actually feels on me. My hair is already in pain. Okay, I'm gonna try and do like the same tests for each and every one of them. First of all, it's nice. Like the fabric inside is really, really soft inside. Like I can definitely see this working out in this kind of weather. It's definitely not one of those just a fabric hoodie. There is definitely an inline and it's fuzzy, and the white is actually very white, and the printing came out nice, I think. I don't know if you can see this with this angle. I think one of my lighting stands is like covering the light on me too much, but the printing came out nice. As I mentioned, I ordered all of them in size XL. I would give this a fibromyalgia score of 5 because it's very restrictive here. I don't know if fibromyalgia score works for anyone, but I do know some people on this channel who this will relate to, people who have any kind of chronic illness, any kind of muscle fatigue, stuff like that. This will definitely be a very, very restrictive and kind of hoodie. I think it's nice. Let's go hands up. Okay. Fairly okay length. These are not tight at all. Like, I do know that for a lot of people this matters. So these are really not tight. Oh, this is such a beautiful hoodie though. And it fits kind of well. Let's do like the body shot with my guitar shaped body. I feel like it definitely hides it out, like it doesn't emphasize it. And the line here over the middle of your bum is not too constrictive as well. So this is a fairly, I don't know, kind of flowing on your body hoodie. However, again, it's very restrictive in this area. We'll be moving on to the Cotton Heritage hoodie M2580, which I actually have both here. I have an embroidered one that was featured in the photo shoot video. And I also have this one, yes. And I also have this one in the heather gray color with See It, Plan It, Get It, kind of my motto. I haven't spoken about the first design, like this one at all. I think this is available in one of my bundle boxes for Valentine's. I think it was available. I really like this illustration of this cat. And this is the Cotton Heritage hoodie, size extra large heather. And let's continue the ping pong with going to my screen and talking about this hoodie before coming back and seeing me wear it. And now we have the Cotton Heritage M2580 unisex premium hoodie with the options for DTG printing or embroidery when it comes to Printful. And if I have a look at the Cotton Heritage from Fourthwall, I can also do embroidery. I just want to add here that embroidery with Printful will have additional costs. Whether it's standard, unlimited color, and you have the cost of the setup of the embroidery, which is something that you do not have when working through Fourthwall. Price of this hoodie when it's printed is $25.45 and embroidered $27.95. Let's check out the price over on Printful, and I'll have to actually create a project to start with that. Let's start with the DTG printing. And as you can see, there are a lot of things that you can customize: the front, the back, the outside label, the inside label, and the sleeves. Let's try to add a design to the front. And the price to fulfill this hoodie will be 20 euros and 95 euro cents, which are 20.95, $22.49 as opposed to $25. That's the beginning price. I think with Fourthwall directly, sometimes it's a bit cheaper, sometimes it's a bit more expensive based on the product type. Let's upload to the back as well. We've added 5.25 cents, which is roughly $6. If I want to design the left sleeve, the outside, let's design the outside label, which I cannot combine with a back print. Okay, delete, outside label. Upload, let's put a cow on it. Obviously, you're not going to have a cow on it, but it does add roughly $3 to the fulfillment of this hoodie. Now, when it comes to mockups, if I am on Fourthwall, I did notice that we have a little bit of a glitch and a problem. For those of you who have seen the Print on Demand photo shoot video that I did, I was wearing the embroidered one in this color. The thing is that when it's visible on the store, it shows a little bit of a heather, which is not the case. So this one is more correct, but some of the mockups might not be, and it's really important to realize if the mockups are changing when you're creating your work. I do know a lot of people who are using wrong mockups, whether it's a problem with the platform or a problem with choosing mockups. But in case I make a hoodie, this will be my mockup. Very simple when it comes to Fourthwall. When it comes to Printful, we obviously have a lot more mockups available. These will be the initial mockups that I can see here, which will be on this guy that we all know from Printful. And if I scroll down below, I'm going to see other available mockups. However, I can also search mockups for this on Placeit. I think it should be easier now. Yep. Cotton Heritage actually appears. There are 24 results for the Cotton Heritage t-shirt. Hoodie. Sorry. Cotton Heritage hoodie. Maybe some of them are without. Yeah, there are a little bit more if I remove the number itself to show this on different models. So there are more mockups available over on Placeit. And I do like the fact that their mockups also combined wearing like joggers, because that is super cool that you can combine it with joggers. And of course, we have different ethnicities over on Placeit. Placeit is just like a world of its own that I really, really love to play around with. Let's talk about fulfillment. When it comes to the Cotton Heritage unisex, if I'm looking at this from Fourthwall, I can see that if it's going to be printed, it's from the US and the EU, and embroidered is from the US, the EU, and Canada. Now, if I move on to Printful and check availability, we can see again that it's available from the US or Mexico, Latvia, Canada, and the United Kingdom. And everywhere that you see an X, again, it's where it doesn't fulfill. So for example, if I'm in Bulgaria and I'm ordering the sky blue hoodie, I'm probably going to get it from the US because it's not available anywhere else. This is really important for those of you who want to sell to Europe, for example, or to Canada. So if it was me and I wanted to sell to Canada, I would focus on only these colors, write ship from Canada, and write something like the 3XL is missing in our Canada fulfillment center, it will come from the US. Something like that. A little bit of a tip from me. And with that said, let's wear this hoodie. Okay, that was nice. Huh. Oh my god. Yeah, my hair is dead. Okay, so this is the Cotton Heritage one. By the way, they were all washed like a gazillion times. I think gazillion would be a bit incorrect. They were all washed like I think like 5 times. This one still kind of smells like paint. I don't know what's gonna take to take it off. It's hotter than the SOLS, than the one I wore before. And the fabric is definitely much thicker from the inside. The fabric is soft outside to the touch. These are a bit more constrictive. The SOLS really was like a very loose around here. These are very constrictive around the corners here. And when it comes to body shape, this is more tight on the bum than the other one. It's also like longer than the other one. I don't even know if you can see the length of it. And I think that my conclusion for this hoodie would be that the body type is more like the long and maybe triangle or no love handles body type, mostly associated with men or with Sivan. Sivan would also find this one, I'm guessing, very comfortable. I do feel like kind of puffy in here. I definitely don't think that this fits my body type because this is still, I would constantly have to do like this. It's a bit more loose than the other one. I would constantly have to like pull it up so it won't choke me. And it does feel like this is almost too small. The waist is almost too small, but like over here, it feels too big. So definitely not for my body type. I think I will be having this one in my store. Like, I mean, look, it's unisex. There is a reason why things are unisex. Unisex is trying to appease both, I don't know, body types or multiple body types. So I guess that's the case with this one. Personally, I wouldn't like to wear them that much. They don't feel comfortable for me at all. I do know that I can wear them for like a 10, 20 minutes if I want to make a video, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be donating this one or passing it on to someone here who would like it. That doesn't mean, by the way, that I don't think it's a good hoodie. That also doesn't mean that I'm not going to be selling it, by the way. It just means that personally, I find it less comfortable. But I do think that a lot of men, if you have like that upside down triangle body type, this will definitely work for you. I feel like I need more muscles to fill up this size. And I'm moving on to the Gilden. Is this the Gilden? Yep. To the Gilden Heavy Blend 18,500. I actually printed both sides with this one. It's one of my acrylic birds. I really like this one. I also like the combination of the color of the design with the color of this, with the color of the hoodie. What's wrong with me? Yeah, this is very constrictive. I'm going to take this off and you're going to head on over back to my screen to talk about the Gilden Classic 18,500. Moving on to the Gilden Classic hoodie 18,500. You can see here the colors that are available. Some of them are partially out of stock. This is something that we can see better when we're looking inside of Printful, and the starting price is $21.95. Now, over on Printful, the Gilden hoodie can also be embroidered, not just with DTG printing, and you can see pretty much the same colors. If I'm going to change to embroidery, it's not going to change it that much, and the starting price is €22.74. And we've already seen that this is not actually the price when we start designing, so let's start designing to see the actual fulfillment price of this hoodie with its placements: front, back, outside label, right sleeve, and left sleeve. I'm going to drop something in the front, and the price to fulfill this hoodie is €18.95, which is $20.3, about $1.50 difference from Fourthwall. Once I design the back, we're probably going to add another $6, just like before. Yes, another 5.25 to add this. This is actually really funny. I'm sorry. It's like showing me this on other products and it like expanded it on leggings. It's just super funny. Also on a swimwear. It's a funny printful feature, but yeah, it does look rather funny. And our Gilden hoodie is available in the US or Mexico, Latvia, Spain, Australia, Japan, Canada, the UK, and Brazil. And as you can see, we have a lot of X's here. We have a lot of X's here. And of course, if this is something that you want to sell based on where you want to sell it, based on the size you want to sell it to, I recommend to learn these charts. Now, I'm not saying, hey, someone wants to sell this to, people who are just slim or thin. No, it's actually the other way around, because a lot of print-on-demand stores are specializing in plus sizes, because people who wear plus size might have a more difficult time finding a good selection to purchase online. And as you can see, this hoodie runs till 5XL, which is amazing. However, if you want to sell it to Europe for 5XL, you might not do that because it will not be shipping from Europe unless it's black, navy, sports gray, and white. The mockups that we have available here on Printful are these ones. They are kind of cool. And if you're designing this and uploading this onto Fourthwall, then you will have these mockups for the actual hoodie and this little girl here. Let's view full image. Yep. And of course with the back print, front and back. Now, the Gilden 18,500 is actually, I think, one of the easiest one to find mockup for. Yeah, I just typed in Gilden. And we have 285 results on Place It for the Gilden hoodie. As I mentioned, in this process, you need to think about what is best for you. Now, if you have a shop where you don't want to have a lot of hoodies, you're going to have like 3, 4, 5 hoodies, you're going to order them all to yourselves. In any case, you don't need mockups. You're just going to have them on yourself, so you don't care about the mockups. But if you really want a diversity of mockups, very different mockups to do all kinds of cool stuff, yeah, the Gilden hoodie might actually be a good idea given the fact that it has a lot of very different mockups of different people doing different things in different environments, holding hands, couples, traveling in, is that India or Egypt? I'm not really sure. Jumping up and down, eating or playing something. I'm not sure what this person is doing. We have this mock-up, it's kind of like goth-like. I really like those ones, the ones with makeup. The Gilden one definitely has a lot of mock-ups, including video mock-ups, like this one. At this point, I would like to remind you that we have 15% discount for community members for Place It for your first billing, whether it's monthly or yearly. I'm going to leave a link and details to that down below. So let's get back to me and actually wear the Gilden 18,500 and see if I like it. Oh my god, I feel so much better in this one. I feel like the SOLS Ecoglan one was really comfortable, but because I know that this one's cheaper, I'm like, oh, this is better. Um, I think it feels a little bit looser here. It also feels like it more fits the body type of a woman or someone that has, front things. It doesn't pull back as much as the other ones would. These are super basic. Like the other ones were kind of fancier. These ones are like very, very basic one, like shoelaces. The print came out amazing. On the outside, I think it's like the roughest to the touch out of all of them, but I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing because it is still kind of soft and it's also really soft from the inside. In terms of heat, I would put it between the SOLS and the Cotton Heritage, with the Cotton Heritage being the hottest, and these are not so restrictive. Now, let's have a look at the body shape when it comes to the waist. I'm already practiced in that. It's definitely not as tight as the other ones, and I can definitely see me wearing it with my body type. It does feel a little bit too big here, but not in a bad way like the other one did. And of course, I have a back print on this one. I think all of them could have been with a back print. It's just that I chose for 2 of them to have a back print. And I don't know what more to say about this hoodie that I haven't mentioned. It does feel a little bit shorter on the wrists than the other ones. I still feel like, personally speaking, if I want to get a hoodie just for me to be really comfortable, I'm still not sure if I go with the SOLS because it is very constrictive here. It's like it's really tightened me up. The Cotton Heritage just doesn't feel like I look good in it. This is a good middle ground for that. And again, people who don't have fibromyalgia or muscle related stuff would probably enjoy all of them. This is not constrictive here. And I think also if you're selling to elderly people, to pregnant women, anyone with problems with blood flow, it's good to know these things. And I feel like every time I'm doing like a product review video, we're talking about medical stuff. I mean, with the socks, we talked about how big my feet were. But yeah, I'm gonna move on to the last hoodie, which is the Bella Canvas Super Soft 37.19. I think it's the second most expensive one. But yeah, let's move on over to the Bella Canvas Super Soft 37.19. Last but not least, we have the Bella Canvas Super Soft. And as you can see, there are 4 colors available for it: white, heather forest. Let's switch them up. Heather navy and black. I think I ordered this in heather navy. This is the 37.19 Bella Canvas Super Soft. Let's check it out over on Printful, again with the same colors available and up to size 2XL. Now with Fourthwall, I can sell this Bella Canvas 37.19 Super Soft hoodie only with a print, and it starts from $30.45. But with Printful, I can sell this with DTG printing or embroidery. And again, let's check out what happens to the price when I start designing. Let's upload the same cow on all of them, I know. Our price is still not calculated. Really? It's from $28.95. I think this one is because of the sizes, because the big sizes might cost more, and that's 31.08 compared to 30.4. So yeah, a little bit of a difference here. And of course I can design back, left sleeve, right sleeve, and outside label. Here with Printful, I pretty much only have these mock-ups. And if I go on to Fourthwall, I get all of these mock-ups. Is that like 3 different people? They do have a lot of mock-ups for this hoodie. Not to mention, you know, I did mine with front and back. So we have this geek guy, front and back, Asian guy, front and back and side, and this guy, athlete no glasses, with multiple shots of this person. Let's check out if we can find this also on Printful. This is the 37.19. Super soft hoodie. Let's try that one. Okay. Doesn't tell me which one it is. These are zipped hoodies. This is a crop top. What is that? It's like an overlay? Okay, it's very creative, even though I'm not sure what's the hoodie that they're wearing. Let's do Bella Canvas Super Soft. Maybe it's going to show me t-shirt. Yeah, so not many mock-ups for this hoodie, even though, again, if you're selling directly from Printful, you have a lot of these mock-ups. And if you're selling from Fourthwall, you have all of these mock-ups, which are actually really, really good. When it comes to fulfillment, let's head on over to the product here. And we have US and Mexico, Latvia, and the United Kingdom. And I do remember that this hoodie actually took a while to get to me because I didn't check it before I made the test order, and I ordered the Heather Navy hoodie. And it was shipped from the US because it's not available in Latvia, which is my fulfillment center. So if I want to sell this to people in the European Union, to only get this from the European Union, I would go with white or black. If I'm looking at the US and Mexico, everything's available. And if I'm in the UK, I would probably not sell the Heather Navy because I would prefer it not to get stuck in customs for the buyer. The thing is, you can still sell it. If you have a client from the European Union and they are okay with this coming from the US, that's fine. I just want to make sure that you don't write that something comes from the EU when it actually comes from the US. You're going to get a very, very upset client, and probably a client that's not going to buy from you again. Let's move on to the actual feeling of how this feels on me, and finalize this video with my choice of what hoodies I want to feature in my stores, as well as maybe you've reached your conclusion of what hoodie you should be selling in your stores. Oh, I want to cry in a good way. Okay, the Bella Canvas Super Soft. Oh, my hair. Okay, this is the last time I've changed hoodies, so we can wrap this up because it's pissing me off. Okay, so this is, I think, the second most expensive hoodie that we have on the list. It's definitely the one that I'll get most electric static with. These are really, really simple, like simple shoelaces. I didn't expect it from a hoodie that's so expensive, but I do have to say that this is the softest thing that I've had on me since I started print on demand. It's just so soft and it's not constrictive at all. It's really nice and comfy here. I am going to get zapped from everything I'm going to touch in this apartment. This is so static. And when it comes to the waist, super easy flow. It actually doesn't go as low as the other ones, I feel. I think that this is like the best fit for me. I would say will be the best fit for women with my body type or men with my body type. And yeah, this is so comfy. But it's decision time, right? We actually have to make a decision what we want to sell. And I'm going to head on over to products on the Fourthwall store because I'm selling these with Fourthwall. And I'm going to go over to hoodies. So we have the Cotton Heritage, the Gilden, the Bella Canvas Super Soft, and the Soul's Echo Raglan. Now, the reason why I ordered these specific ones, because we do have a lot more, is because I didn't want to order something that is only in the US, because then it will be shipped to me with customs and get stuck, and I didn't want to order something that is only in the European Union. So if I'm working with Fourthwall, the Cotton Heritage will be starting at $25.45 to fulfill, but it does have embroidery, and it will be $27. And I feel like that would be a good selling point. The Gilden is definitely the cheapest. It's starting from $21.95, and it has a nice color variety, I have to say, even though some of them are partially out of stock. The Bella Canvas Super Soft only has 4 colors, and it's $30 to fulfill, and the Soles is $35. I don't think I will be going with the Soles one. I think that my expensive hoodies are already the all over print ones that I will have in my store, so I don't think I'm going to go with the SOLS. If someone is in the United States and can tell me if this is some kind of very known brand that people will go for, please let me know. But these brand names are like Chinese to me. I don't know them. I might go with the super soft one and target it mostly to women or as pajamas because it is super cute and super soft. I'm definitely going to have the Gildan on because I feel like that is a really good place for profit. And I'm probably going to use the Cotton Heritage for embroidery. I'll say it again. My choice is Cotton Heritage, the M2580. I'm choosing personally for embroidery. Gildan one, just a simple basic hoodie. The SOLS is a pass for me. It's an amazing hoodie. It's too expensive for me, and I don't think it's worth it that much, especially when the Bella Canvas Super Soft, which this is the selling point. This is what I'll be talking about. This is why it costs more, because it's like, what, $9 more to fulfill than the Gildan. I will probably be using that one, and I feel like the printing quality of it is really good on dark color background. It is incredibly good. Also, the Cotton Heritage printed amazing. They all printed very well, and in case I haven't shown you, by the way, this is double-sided. I also feel like there were more mock-ups for this one, and I'm not really worried about mock-ups for the super soft hoodie. And I feel like maybe this is the point that I explain why I'm choosing something that has just these like repetitive generic mock-ups in my case, is because I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna order 3 or 4 of these from my own store for me to use. So I'm going to be modeling them and making videos about them. So I'm not worried about that. These are my choices. I would love to hear yours. And of course, if you like this video or found this content useful, hit the like button down below. It takes you a second and it really does help my channel, believe it or not. I don't know if I have much to say. I do know that you guys loved to hear me sing. I actually sing almost every time that I film. It's kind of my warm-up. So I'm going to leave you guys with me singing Mad About You by Hooverphonic and some videos on the screen that you can watch next, including the photo shoot that we had that was so amazing and a review over print-on-demand socks. But with that being said, and with me singing after I say bye, that was it for me for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something new. Do comment what hoodie you found to be the best one for you, for your store, if this video helped you in any way. And as usual, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Feel the vibe, feel the terror, feel the pain. It's driving me insane. I can't fake, for God's sakes, why am I driving in the wrong lane? Trouble is my middle name, but in the end I'm not too bad. Can someone tell me if it's wrong to be so mad about you?